backtracked this investigation and found out that the Minister of the Interior owned this transportation company. And through other sources, we determined that that was his load. He knew about it and started working the case. And the Department of Justice was a little nervous. This is a sitting Minister of the Interior. Got him indicted, and then somebody leaked. We couldn't figure out where. Some government entity, not in Bolivia, but in the States, leaked it to, it was either 60 Minutes or 2020 or something like that, that the minister was indicted or was going to be indicted. And he found out about it, the minister did, and I get a call from the station chief, the head of the CIA at La Paz. He said, "Hey, I need to talk to you right away." Go up to his office, and at the time they had a source very close to the minister, and he said, "Hey, they're looking for you to arrest you and the other agent as spies." I said, "Oh." He said, "Yeah, he's going to get back at you because of this indictment and try to muddy the waters." And so there's a game plan for stuff like that because there's so much instability in military coups. We had go bags at the house, at the embassy. There were code words between you and your wife or whatever on plan of action if something happened. During that time, there were no flights. Nobody wanted to come into La Paz because the military coup was pretty unstable. Now I'm scrambling like, what the hell do we do? So I called my wife. I said, "Hey, I don't think, I forgot what it was, let's not fix that steak tonight. Why don't we have some chicken?" She said, "Really? You sure?" I said, "Yeah, let's do the chicken." And then she said, "Well, what about," and I knew she was going to say about our son, who was at Montessori school at the time. I said, "That's taken care of." I said, "Let's just have chicken." She said, "Okay." I said, "You can start cooking now and make sure it's ready in about 45 minutes, which means someone's coming to the house to pick you up. So we had 2 dogs, 2 shepherds, and my wife had to pack up what she could in about 30 minutes, documents and clothes. We didn't get everything. And they took her to the ambassador's residence. So because there were no flights, we had to stay at the ambassador's residence for about 4 or 5 days. And then finally we got a call saying, "Hey, there's a Lufthansa flight coming in from Chile. It's going to Germany, but there's a stop in Puerto Rico or someplace." And he said, "You got to get on it. That's it."